Hey, everybody, welcome back and happy Wednesday. And if it's Wednesday, we know what that means. Yes, that means it's Wednesday Wipeout. I hope you are doing well and having a great week so far. So, Wednesday Wipeout, for the people who are new here, if you do not know what it is, if you don't, please go to the description box and click on the link for Laura over at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. You will love her if you don't know her, and if you don't know her, I don't know where you've been. But Laura is awesome. She is so fun. She is so creative. I just love her to bits and pieces. So back to Wednesday Wipeout. So what is it? Well, when I can't remember if Laura was doing a video or if she was on a live, she had showed a book or publication, and she had called out Sam, one of our other Yarny friends that we love and enjoy, over at Memphis Makes. And she called her out because Sam had just finished a 2-year long make along called Tile of the Week Thursday. And Laura showed this book right here, A Year of Dishcloths by Maggie Weldon, available from Annie's Crochet or Amazon or some online bookstores or some libraries. You get it. But anyhow, she had called Sam out and said, "Hey, Sam, since you just finished your 2-year long segment, how about another year long make along making dishcloths? One dishcloth a week, every week for an entire year." To which Sam said, "No, no, no, mm-mm," and left it at that. And there was some conversations had after that, to which Laura was double dog dared by some Yarny friends. And then she was triple dog dared by another Yarny friend. And being the good sport that Laura is, she cannot back down from a dare, not double or triple. And so a year of dishcloths became a thing, and a bunch of us have joined on the dishcloth train, and we have been making these for an entire year. Yes, this is well, not week 51, dishcloth 51. And I'm telling you, this has been so much fun. So the book is broken down into the 4 seasons. Laura thought it would be a good idea to start with the winter season since we were getting close to winter. And that way we could have them complete before the holidays. And if we wanted to use them for gift giving, they would be ready to go, which was a brilliant idea. So we completed those in December. And then we moved on to spring, completed spring, moved on to summer, completed summer. And now we are working in the fall season. But Laura put a twist on it. Yes, she did, of course. And we didn't go in consecutive order of what dishcloths were in each section. No, no, no. She made it fun. She painstakingly wrote all of the names down for whatever season we were in of the dishcloths, and she was drawing them out at random. And as of late, there was a few weeks that she played a game to decide our fate as to which dishcloth was our destiny, and that was a lot of fun. But anyhow, so randomly every week we would find out which dishcloth we were going to do for that week. So, what dishcloth got chosen last week? Well, as fate would have it, it was this one right here, the ruffled square. And I'm not going to say I wasn't a fan of it, but it was a little frustrating in some parts because the instructions were not, they left a little bit to be desired. I'm going to put it at that. They were a little vague. But I muddled through and I did my square, the ruffled square. And rather than using a bunch of white and the pink, because you guys know if you've been here a while, when it comes to these dishcloths, I'm really not a big fan of white unless it's, yeah. Because if you're going to use it for dishes or to wash your body, you don't want all that white. Or at least I don't, because I don't like it when they start looking dingy. You know what I mean? So the white portion, I chose to use Hobby Lobby, I love this cotton in the color Rosy 2. And I don't know if anybody ever saw Rosy 1. I never did. I don't know if it was a discontinued color that I just never saw in our stores, but it's Rosy 2. And of course, it's 100% cotton, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 180 yards, or 165 meters. And they recommend, and my reading skills, I'm having some visual issues today. It started last night. And if you've been around for a while, you know. Um, they recommend a US 8 or 5 millimeter knitting needle or a US I9 5.5 crochet hook. So that was where instead of the white, I used the rosy pink. And then for the pink part, I used this another Hobby Lobby, but it's one of my favorites. I love this cotton in the print, and it is called Brights, and it's that rainbow-esque variegated, and it is 100% cotton, of course. 3 ounces, 85 grams, 153 yards, or 140 meters, and they recommend the same knitting needle and crochet hook. So this was my color palette instead of white and pink right here. I love these colors together. So I'm going to show you her version right here. And I'm going to show you mine. There's mine. I like it. I like it. Like I said, a little bit of it was kind of vague and I wasn't a fan. I just kind of read between the lines and kind of did what I thought she meant. And here's the finished result. So there's today's dishcloth. So I wonder, I have no idea what she's going to be picking for next week's dishcloth reveal. Um, I kind of have a feeling I know what will be picked, and I'm hoping and I'm putting the powers out to the universe. You know, a lot of times this has not worked in my favor, but I'm going to throw this out there, and I'm thinking this is the one we're going to be doing. I really think we're going to be doing this one. I don't know why. I just have a gut feeling that this is going to be next week's dishcloth reveal. Yeah, I'm just going to go with it and we'll see. So, yeah. Uh, like I said, if you guys don't know Laura, please go check her out. If you don't know Sam over at Memphis Makes, please go check her out. I love them dearly. They are awesome, awesome, awesome content creators and a lot of fun and very creative. And all the information for this book is in the description box. Their information is in my description box. And so I kind of have to bring something up that was brought to my attention today in a tag. And apparently, and this was talked to me, Laura had said something to me before about a book that I had received in Happy Mail from one of my viewers, Theresa, over at Theresa's Handmade Gifts. Thank you, Theresa. And apparently there was a little buzz about this book, and I had some people reach out to me for the information for the book so they could get their hands on it. And because I only showed it briefly when I opened the Happy Mail and haven't done a deeper dive into the book. Well, Laura saw it, and Laura has put out a plea for people to double dog dare and triple dog dare me to do a make along for this book right here. It is the Little Encyclopedia of Dishcloths from Leisure Arts. They are crochet. It is not as extensive as this one. This one had 52, one dishcloth for every week for an entire year. This one, I believe, only has 33. No, 31. 31 designs to make quick gifts that anyone will appreciate. Right here. So, Challenge accepted, Laura. Yes, I will be doing a make along. Since the year of dishcloths is about to wrap up, and I know a lot of people have a lot of projects on their plate right now, and they probably don't want to dive headfirst into more dishcloths right away. So my thought process is to start this at the beginning of the new year. So we will be starting fresh. And that way it will give everybody who wants to join in time to get this dishcloth book and have it ready, have their cotton ready, which if we've been doing the year of dishcloths, you probably got a lot of cotton, bits and bobs and scraps. And yeah, so I will put the information for this dishcloth book in the description box. And if you want to get your hands on it, I will try and find links to see where all it's available. I'm not sure of the price or anything. I know some of you have already picked it up. Because people reached out to me for the information. And I did look it up, but I don't remember what the prices were in the different places. So, yeah, at the beginning of the year, we will be doing a make along. There's only 31 dishcloths. So, I don't think we will do one every single week. I think we will spread them out so that you're not like, yeah. I still got to iron out the details. I still have a few months. So yeah, if you don't have the book and you're going to want to join in and do some more dishcloths, there's some really pretty ones in here. Um, some really, really pretty ones. And from what I'm seeing, they're not themed. Yeah, there's some really cute ones in here. I really like them. And I'm really glad that I got this in Happy Mail from Theresa. Some very, very pretty ones. So yes, we will be doing a little make along. Oh, very pretty. Let's tease you guys. And like I said, I will put the information in. Ooh, very cool, very cool, very cool. There's some more. Oh, right there. How awesome. So yes, challenge accepted, Laura. You know I can't back down from the double dog dare, triple dog dare. I'm as fun loving as you are. And yeah, we will start this at the beginning of the year. That will give us all time to get some of those whips off of our plate that we're working on in 2025. Because I know a lot of us have a lot going on. Plus the holidays will be coming and all that. So yeah. Um, so I guess with that, I'm going to let you guys go. And I hope you guys are going to join in. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And we'll make some more dishcloths. And maybe we can come up with, because there's only 31. Maybe I can come up with a publication for some hot pads. And maybe we can do some of those too. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of switch it up. Or like trivets, which any of these really could be used for trivets. Yeah, all you gotta do is double them up. Same with the hot pad idea, double it up and it's a hot pad. So yeah, so I guess with that, I will let you guys go. I have another video to do in a little bit for 100 Days of Halloween. I didn't want to implement them both together because I wanted to talk about this double dog dare and triple dog dare, Laura. I love you. You know I do. Um, always and forever. Um, yes. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. So with that, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Life is not perfect, so be kind. Try and create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars and your yarn or your cotton. So till next time, guys. Love you bunches. Bye for now.